program does not necessarily reflect the views of News Radio 830 KHVH, its staff, or management.
It's time to enter the world of real estate in Oahu with Hawaii's only true real estate radio show, the Team Lally Real Estate Show. Grab a pen and get ready to take notes. For the next full hour, Hawaii's premier real estate leader, ADRIENNE Lally, and ATTILIO Leonardi will bring you the latest in real estate news and real-world strategies on how they can guarantee to sell your home at a price and deadline you agree to, or they'll buy it. Now, here are your hosts, ADRIENNE and ATTILIO.
Welcome to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. If you have any real estate questions, you can reach us at 855-KHVH-830. That's 855-548-4830, or on the web at gokHVH.com.
Hi, everybody. This is Attilio. I was floating on my back at an infinity pool at Ihilani, kind of looking up at the clouds, imagining unicorns in the sky. This lady bumped me, started asking me a bunch of tax and legal questions. I said, those are great questions, but I highly recommend you seek the appropriate licensed professional. And then I said, but Mom, what other questions do you have? So if you hear anything on the show that may be deemed as legal advice, go check it out with an attorney. Tax advice, go see a CPA, because today we're going to talk about real estate.
Yes, we are. So I do have a quote of the day from Jim Rohn, and it's about giving, sharing, and generosity. Somebody says, well, I can't be concerned about other people. About the best I can do is to take care of myself. Well, then you will always be poor. What you give becomes an investment that will return to you multiplied at some point in the future. When somebody shares, everybody wins. The amount you give isn't important. What matters is what that amount represents in terms of your life. Only by giving are you able to receive more than you already have.
You got to give to get.
That's right.
Or just give for the heck of it. Never mind getting.
Yeah.
So we got a learning story. Tell them about our learning story. We met a great guy. Flew him in to come educate our team.
Yes.
His name's Brent Gove.
Yeah, he's from Northern California. And he was, he's been with RE/MAX and Keller Williams. And he's been a top producing agent.
At one time, he was the number 2 agent for RE/MAX in the state of California. Out of 10,000 agents, that's pretty good.
Yeah, selling over 150 million volume and over 400 homes. So when you want to get, when you want to be successful, you want to get around people that are where you want to be. So we flew him in so we could get around Brent.
Yeah. So some highlights from what he taught us today or yesterday were mindset.
Yes.
Got to be tenacious. We will be tenacious for our clients. You come sit down with us, go through a consultation either as a buyer or seller, and we'll talk about tenacity and how we sell probably 10, 15 times more homes than the average agent.
Actually, the average agent, half of them are selling 0.
Yes.
So it would be much more than that. But one of the other things that he had talked about was that people do business with people that they like.
Yes.
And that they trust.
And so you will not like us. You will not trust us. No. You will.
Yeah.
And we're going to earn that from you. It's just we don't automatically assume that you're going to like and trust us. We're going to earn that from you.
That's right.
All right. Some other things he says is get around people that are life enhancers.
Yes.
Those are people that you're happy to see. When you see them at the mall, you go up and greet them and say hello. And avoid what we call the well poisoners. The negative Nellies. You know those people. You probably might be related to them. Nothing you can do about that. You're still related to them. But anyway, so either those are the people that you need to avoid. You see them at the mall. You go run around, duck into a store. Or maybe I hope you're not one of those people.
And if you are, you know what? You can read books and watch DVDs and go to seminars and change that.
And get around people that are life enhancers.
That's right. So it's not too late.
Have an attitude. And you know what? Here's your first steps for success in changing your attitude from being a well poisoner. Go out there today and do something for someone that there's no benefit to you. There's never going to be a benefit from this person to you directly.
Just go help them.
Yeah, just go help them. You know, you're in the paying for the parking. Pay for the parking for the guy behind you. Just a random person.
Yes, the random acts of kindness.
Yeah.
All right. So we do have some featured properties
Yeah.
to talk about. All right. So this is a brand new listing that we have out in Waipahu at the Plantation Town Apartments. It's on the 11th floor, and this has awesome views.
End unit.
End unit.
So no neighbors only on one side.
Yep. It's a
On the
3-bedroom.
floor.
Yep. 3-bedroom, 1 bath. And
Unit's in great shape.
mm-hmm.
And you got some views all the way out to the ocean. Overlooks the Waipahu Community Center. You've got secured parking.
Got nice wood laminate floors.
Secure building. Very clean. Everything's still got that brand new carpet smell. Brand new car smell.
Yes, barely lived in.
Yeah. What's the maintenance fee on that?
The maintenance fee is $296, so it's pretty reasonable. I mean, I think maybe because there's no pool there,
Yeah.
able to keep that maintenance fee down. Now, this one is I think that it does have some restrictions as far as the income requirements. So you are interested, you can give our buyer hotline a call, and we can tell you a little bit more about those requirements. But next week it's going to be open, not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
Yeah.
Our buyer hotline is 234-4421. That's 234-4421.
And don't forget, you can check out some professional photos and video
That's right.
on our website. What's our website?
You can go to teamlally.com. That's LALLY, and see all the pictures and video of this home.
Very important. I want you to remember this. Write this down. They do have a pet restriction. No ponies. Okay. So I'm sorry if you own a pony, you can't have your pony in this property.
No. All right. So we have a success story of a recent closing that we had.
Yeah.
With it was kind of a little bit more complex.
Yeah, they're in a situation, and you may be in this thinking, well, I don't want to sell my home yet because I don't have the home that I want to move into, and I want to avoid a double move.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you haven't found the home that you want to, now's the time to get your home on the market, get the best price for it, and we can make arrangements within the transaction to allow you to avoid that double move.
That's right.
And help you find that home that you want pretty quickly.
So this particular family, we helped them to avoid the double move.
Mm-hmm.
We got them over asking price.
Yes.
We got them multiple offers and a very strong backup that fortunately we didn't have to use.
Yes.
We were able to close the first one that we opened with, and it was a pretty smooth transaction, not, very uneventful. Although like with their purchase, there was some challenges with the appraisal.
Yeah.
But we were able to get over that hurdle as well. So
one of the things that we do is we provide a video tour of the property. We know, we know that is getting more exposure for our clients in their homes than the average agent. You want to learn more about that? Come give us a call. It's no hassle, very no pressure. Come visit with us so we can educate you to help you make the best decision for your family if you're thinking about selling your home. What's the number they should call?
They can call us at 855-KHVH-830. That's 855-548-4830.
And we're going to recommend that you interview other agents. And how we're going to help them with their interview with other agents.
Yes, we'll give them some questions.
We'll give you a list of questions. I'll make a spreadsheet for you. We'll tell you the questions, give you the answers for us, and then you go ahead. Go interview those other agents.
And then compare. Actually, you know what? We are getting going to be meeting with a client on Tuesday who's already interviewed with 2 other agents, and I think she's pretty frustrated at this point.
Yes.
So she didn't even have our questions.
Yep.
All right. So by the way, did you know that Team Lally lists 2 to 4 homes per week?
No way.
Yes. With the low inventory, it's crucial to have a head start. We have lots of homes in process. If you want to know more about our coming soon inventory, just give our buyer hotline a call at 234-4421. That's 234-4421. And one of our 3 full-time buyer agents will be happy to serve you.
Okay.
Or send us an email at info@teamlally.com.
So what else do we want to share with our listeners today?
Well, we can talk about another property, or we can talk about our topic.
What is our topic?
Our topic is the 5 craziest things that sellers say.
5 craziest things that sellers say.
Yes.
One of them is, I want to sell my house for $100,000 more than it's worth. We had a client. I'm gonna say he.
Okay.
And they just were extremely not nice, I guess is the diplomatic way that we can say. And we chose not to work with them.
That's right. He yelled at one of our team members.
Yeah.
On his birthday.
On his birthday, and just, wouldn't give a name or number, just went off on the phone. And so I called this person back and said, you know what? I don't think we're a good fit. That's my nice way of saying you're fired.
Actually, you did tell him that he was fired.
I was just trying to be nice for our listeners and be polite and all of that. But yeah, no. Again, I'm sharing with you a prime example. If you have people out there, it could be a client. Mm-hmm. Could be a client that you're working with. You're some other professional, or you work in some other industry, and there's somebody out there that's just a well poisoner. They're negative Nelly. They're just very abrasive. Choose not to work with them. Life is too sweet to be working with people like that.
All right. So, speaking of crazy things that sellers will say.
Yes. What's on the list?
These are things that we hear, we've heard through the hundreds of transactions that we've done. So the first one is that, but I spent 10 years working on that, or $100,000 on that. So basically, the ability to customize your home to your personal taste and your family's wants and needs was one of the biggest non-financial perks of home ownership. Creating a soundproof meditation room or a floating pool is your right as a homeowner. So just because that you spent that amount of money on those upgrades doesn't mean that just goes on top of what the market value is of the home. And
one of the things that we learned, and it's not something like I don't know what things that are, you would think even things that are more sensible that you're going to get the value.
Like photovoltaic.
Photovoltaic. You spend $60,000 doesn't mean that your home's value has increased by $60,000.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
Not.
Unfortunately, we've had actual appraisals, because the appraisal determines your value once you're in escrow, and the appraisers are not giving you the value of what that system costs as part of the value of your home.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we need to take a short break here. Waiting for that music.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay. But don't go too far. When we come back, we're going to have a guest that's joining us. And
with awesome info.
That's right.
Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby.
Hey, Sean Hannity here with some important news for home sellers. The marketing plan that your realtor uses for attracting buyers is critical to create demand to sell it for the most money possible. In Honolulu, the realtor you need to talk to is ADRIENNE Lally of Team Lally, who has a national marketing program to guarantee to sell your home at a price and a deadline that you agree to, or she'll have it bought for cash. Now, while the average agent attracts few buyers a month and sells less than 10 homes a year, ADRIENNE, on average, attracts hundreds of buyers every month and sells homes each and every week. If you're not happy along the way, she lets you fire her and pay nothing. Call ADRIENNE Lally of Team Lally today at 227-2703. That's 227-2703. Or go to the web, teamlallyrealestateshow.com. That's teamlallyrealestateshow.com. And don't forget, by the way, check out Team Lally Real Estate and the show every Saturday morning right here on KHVH.
Are you a veteran interested in purchasing a home? If so, you qualify for the great benefits allowed by the VA Home Loans Program. Benefits like no down payment required, reduced closing costs, and flexible qualifying guidelines.
Hawaii VA Loans is Hawaii's VA loan specialist who can educate you on all these benefits and help you get on track with being pre-approved for a VA loan.
For more information on how you can tap into this great resource, go to hawaiivaloans.com to download their free 24-page ebook. As a special bonus, after downloading the informative guide, you'll be instructed on how you can earn $1,000 closing cost credit on your next home purchase.
So what are you waiting for? for. Get your free VA loan ebook and earn a $1,000 closing credit by going to HawaiiVALoans.com or give them a call at 792-4251. That's 792-4251.
When you're trying to find the best of the best, don't settle for an agent that's just like the rest. Pick a team that knows just what to do. From buying or selling, we work hard for you. Team Lally, the best real estate in the islands. 227-2703.
If you're looking for an outstanding insurance agent that will personally help you during the moment of truth, we recommend Bradley Maruyama with Allstate Insurance.
So, Attilio, what do you mean by the moment of truth?
Well, the best insurance is the insurance you never have to use, but we know that's not how life works. So when life happens, you can count on Bradley and his team to exceed your expectations for your insurance needs.
Keep in mind that when buying a home, the cost of home insurance should be taken into consideration. I trust Bradley with my own personal home, so you should give him a call. Call Bradley with Allstate Insurance at 591-8016. Welcome back, and thanks for listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or We'll Buy It. I'm Adrienne.
And I'm Shazam. That's the kind of shirt I'm wearing today. I got my Shazam shirt on, but I'm actually, by day, I go by the name Attilio.
And we're talking about real estate today. So we have a guest that's joining us that's going to be sharing some important information about mortgage protection. Brian, are you there?
Good morning. Yes, I am here. Thank you for having me, and aloha Maui.
It's actually Oahu.
This show does broadcast on Maui, but
I thought, okay, I'm sorry. Understood. I like the song. Did you write that, Attilio?
No, we totally got that from the internet. But anyway.
That was nice.
Yeah, we do have, actually, we've had listeners on Molokai.
Yeah,
that have heard this show, Kauai, and everywhere. It actually does broadcast nationwide.
Yes, we have an earlier show.
We had people, and somebody in Texas was listening to the show.
Our earlier show, 8 o'clock, was our Maui show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
That's okay.
We got our Oahu listeners, and you know what?
It doesn't matter. Anyone can contact you.
We're all in Hawaii, and we all can help you.
That's right.
And by the way, if you download iHeartRadio onto your iPhone, it's an app, and you can actually listen to the show live.
Awesome.
From anywhere in the world.
I have iHeartRadio. I will definitely tune in.
Yep.
You could also listen to it on our website. We have our old shows that we post, and then I think they're on YouTube as well.
Yep.
Good to know.
Yep.
I'll definitely check them out.
All right. So, Brian, what exactly is a mortgage protection plan?
Okay, well, dealing with real estate, you folks know that taking out a mortgage can be a scary prospect. Now imagine if one of your household's breadwinners dies. How will you make your payments? Mortgage protection covers this potential financial disaster. On average, mortgage payments are the single largest source of debt for our Americans. Mortgage protection insurance is designed to pay off your mortgage in the event of a death. This coverage is called Indexed Universal Life Insurance that protects the homeowner and the family.
So does it would it protect you, like, in case you got injured or you couldn't work?
That's a great question. Yes, we have disability coverage you can add to your policy. It's great for, especially for business people that can't get STI or anything like that, but it's coverage for a lot of people could take advantage of. The way it works is you can be covered if you are injured on or off the job. Many policies are just for off the job. This is for on or off the job, and it covers you 24 hours a day. Now, there are two options with this. You can choose a 2-year coverage plan with a 3-month waiting period, and then there's another option of 5 years with a 3-month waiting period. The reason for the 3-month waiting period is to weed out those who just want to get paid for not working.
So what are you supposed to do during those 3 months if you can't work and you got to pay your mortgage?
Well, it's always advisable for people, to have reserves.
Yes.
And most financial people will tell you that advisable to have at least 6 months reserves, just in case.
Yeah.
So after the 3 months, then they'll start giving you
Kick
money,
in, correct.
so you
Yeah.
can you can get caught up on your mortgage or pay
Absolutely.
your mortgage. Perfect.
But the death benefit, so suppose I'm on a elephant safari tour and the elephant decides, I'm tired of giving these tourist rides and picks me off his back and throws me into a coconut tree.
Wow.
As the breadwinner, my family would be taken care of, right? That mortgage.
We don't have a safari rider yet, but I can look into that for you.
What about man tricycle? If I'm riding my man tricycle down Haleakala and I slam into
You're completely covered.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. So Brian, who would benefit from this type of coverage the most?
Obviously, the family would benefit. Now, if the breadwinner dies, the beneficiary can use the money for anything, and that includes paying off the mortgage in one lump sum, or you can keep the money and just make mortgage and car payments, or put the money in the bank. Now, many households have dual income families where the passing of either spouse would inevitably lead to the loss of income. In that case, it's important for both income sources to be covered.
All right. So what would you say sets your plan apart from the competition the most?
There are a lot of wonderful features with this plan. You've already mentioned one of them, disability. That is a really awesome plan. But some other features are, one, tax-deferred growth. Our index policies are tied to the S&P, so you can see significant yet safe gains to your cash value. And when you retire, you can withdraw income tax-free. Number two, terminal illness coverage. If you are diagnosed by a doctor with a terminal illness to pass away within 24 months, you can have access to a portion of your death benefit while you are still living to help pay medical expenses that will incur, or you can use it to make mortgage payments. And three, chronic illness. If you are diagnosed with a chronic illness where you are not able to perform 2 of 6 ADLs, and those are activities of daily living, for example, eating, bathing, dressing, toileting, transferring, incontinence, you can still have access to a portion of your death benefit while you are still living. And finally, critical illness such as a heart attack, stroke, invasive cancer, or Alzheimer's, you can have access to a portion of your death benefit while you're still living for medical expenses and anything else you might need.
Okay.
All right.
So a lot of great features.
Yeah. So what about like with military? We do have a lot of military listeners and a huge military population here on Oahu. I've heard that it's difficult if you're active duty to be able to get this type of insurance.
Yep. I have access to about 60 different insurance companies, and a great deal of them will not cover active duty military. So the policy that we use covers any active duty soldier who is an E2 or above. So that's great. And one of the advantages of this is, sometimes the younger generation in the military don't think they can get coverage or anything, so they wait until after they retire. By that time, they're 40, 45, and now their policies will be much more expensive. So they can still get it young while they're in the military to protect them if anything happens to them, and they can get it while they're still young, healthy, and it's affordable. So
Gotcha.
It's great.
So,
God bless the military.
Yes.
So like for the mortgage protection, when they're coming up with, I guess, the prices, does it have to do with like the cost, like how much your mortgage is, if you have a VA mortgage versus a conventional mortgage, what your health is? Like, what are some of the factors that are taken into account when they're going to insure you?
Right, great question. It's designed on a lot of different factors. Usually we do the policy based on the loan amount. So if it's a $300,000 home, we do a policy for $300,000. They do take into account age, whether or not you smoke, your health, different features, different things like that.
Okay. So if one of our listeners wanted to get a hold of you about, getting their mortgage protected, what would be the best way to reach you, Brian?
Okay, my direct phone number is 808-224-6309. That's 808-224-6309. And I'm conveniently located in Naia. So I'm in the middle of Oahu, so I can drive out anywhere on the island and meet and speak with people about this policy. or you can email me, and my email address is bryon, that's bryon dot tucker.mpis@gmail.com. MPIS is short for my company's name, which is Mortgage Protection and Insurance Specialist.
And one of the things I want the listeners to know, to give them a little bit of peace of mind and confidence in doing business with you, is that not any Joe Blow can offer this product, right? You're licensed and regulated.
Correct.
Yeah. So.
Actually, you're licensed in both, California and Hawaii.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I've done this since about 2002,
Yeah.
actually.
Okay.
So
give Brian a call. He'll educate you and find you the right plan to protect your mortgage.
Yeah, give us the phone number and the email again.
phone number 808-224-6309. My email address bryon.tucker.mpis@gmail.com. Thank you so much for the opportunity, guys. This is great. And I hope you have a great weekend.
All right, you too. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you. Aloha.
All right, so we do need to take a quick break for the news, but don't go too far. When we come back, we have some more properties to talk about.
Yeah, and other info.
That's right.
The News Authority in Honolulu is
It's 82 degrees,
News
partly
Radio
cloudy in Honolulu. I'm Julia Norton-Dennis in the Clear Channel News Center. Martin Luther King III says today is not the time for nostalgic commemoration or self-congratulatory celebration. The oldest son of the slain civil rights leader told the crowd at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington that the journey is not complete. We can and we must do more. Tens of thousands have gathered on the National Mall to mark the 50th anniversary of the March on Washington. Officials in California say a wildfire raging along the northwest edge of Yosemite National Park is gaining strength even though it hasn't grown in size overnight. The nearly 200 square mile blaze that's threatening thousands of homes is only 5% contained. It's burning toward a reservoir that supplies 85% of San Francisco's water and power for municipal buildings, the International Airport, and San Francisco General Hospital. Police have made no arrests in a shooting in the parking lot of the Winners Zone in Pearl City early yesterday. A 21-year-old man was grazed by a bullet while he was arguing with another man at the game center. He was taken to the hospital in stable condition. The suspect fled. Kapi'olani Community College, best known for its culinary arts program, is gaining praise in the field of science, too. Recently, a team of 7 KCC students built a hot pink CanSat, or canister satellite, and took the top prize in the NASA-sponsored CanSat competition with a payload that deployed from a rocket soaring roughly 2,000 feet, then transmitted data to Earth as an aerobraked and fell at prescribed speeds before landing with a raw egg cradled inside. Firefighters are still at the scene of a brush fire in Laie. The first units were called just after 8 a.m. to 55-100 Po'ohaili Road. Several ground units are battling flames and the fire helicopters making water drops from the air. Today, sunny and breezy with a high in the upper 80s. Tonight, mostly clear, low near 74. Tomorrow, sunny. Currently in Honolulu, it's 82 degrees.
When buying, selling, or owning a home, we suggest that you have a home warranty from Home Warranty America. Avoid solely appliances in your next real estate transaction.
Team Lally offers free seller's coverage on all our homes. Give us a call at 799-9596 so we can tell you how that works.
When you're trying to find the best of the best, don't settle for an agent that's just like the rest. Pick a team that knows just what to do. From buying or selling, we work hard for you. Team Lally, the best real estate in the islands. 227-2703.
In every real estate transaction, there is a virtual silent partner, the escrow company. They're there to make certain that the transaction keeps on track and that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed.
We like working with Hawaii Escrow and Title. They close our transactions on time with professionalism and aloha. We're happy to recommend Hawaii Escrow and Title for any escrow and title services, providing Hawaii's community with exceptional escrow and title services since 1972.
Check them out on the web at hetinc.com. That's hetinc.com.
Hey, listen, do problems come to mind before opportunities when thinking about real estate? Then here's a unique proposition from Adrienne Lally and Attilio Leonardi. They're from Team Lally Remax. You know, Adrienne and Attilio offer a no-obligation guarantee. If they haven't done their job, you're free to get out of your contract. You're not going to want to. Reason why is that Adrienne and Attilio will sit down with you. They're going to establish a price and deadline to sell your home with you, and if the deadline passes and your home isn't sold, then they are going to buy your home. Here you go. Team Lally listed a home in Pearl City 1 week before the open house. They got 2 full price offers. This happened just with Team Lally's pictures and video of the home. After the open house, the sellers had 4 offers in hand. Adrienne and Team Lally, they act quickly and get great results, and sellers love these guys. I want you to remember that working with Adrienne and Attilio doesn't obligate you to anything, and if they aren't doing their job, they're going to let you out of the contract. They'll do that free and clear. So call the only agent willing to earn your business every single day. Team Lally, 855-KHVH-830 is the telephone number. 855-KHVH-830. Go online at guaranteedsale.com. That's guaranteedsale.com, and start your packing now.
Party people!
Welcome back, and thanks for listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or We'll Buy It. I'm Adrienne.
And I'm Attilio.
And we're talking about real estate today. So,
we got crazy things to talk about.
That too, crazy things in real estate. So you want to talk about one of our new listings?
Okay.
All right. Actually, we have a listing that's going to be open this afternoon out in Kaneohe.
Oh, yeah, on Imipela Street.
Yes. Kaylin Kim Walker is going to be out there sitting in the open house, I think from 2 to 4 today. It's a short sale. 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. Very nice home.
3 levels. You've got 2 covered parking, in kind of like a carport.
And it overlooks the pool.
Overlooks the pool. It's not
location.
too close. Not too close to the pool where you hear all the noise, and they have some high walls and stuff. So there's some green space between you and the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And it's real conveniently located in Kaneohe. It's literally right up the street from Windward Mall.
Mm-hmm.
You can get on the freeway pretty quick from that location. And it's got a little garden in the like a lot of plants in the downstairs right off the first floor, like a little patio with some green in it. Real nice. And
kitchen's been fully remodeled, granite countertops.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Pergo wood floor throughout. I think only like the bedrooms have some carpet in there. But yeah, between 2 and 4 today, go look for the Team Lally open house signs. Kaylin Kim Walker will be out there holding it open. We don't have any offers at this time.
No offers at this time, and not that many, low inventory, not that many homes come up for sale in this complex.
Yep. So it's listed at $499. So we'll check that out. All right. So back to our topic of the silly things that sellers will sometimes say.
Yes.
All right. So I think we talked about, spending X amount of dollars on a particular upgrade for your personal use. And we had given an example of photovoltaic, which you'd think would be adding a lot of value. But according to recent appraisals, it's not as much as you'd like to think.
Sure.
So, all right. So the second thing that sometimes we hear from sellers is, we just need to find a buyer who understands my tastes.
Yeah. I'll jump back to the first one because I like the example. It says, I once was involved in a sale where the sellers had to spend decades cultivating a beautiful, complex Japanese garden, which the buyers, busy professionals, had no time or interest in maintaining. So they had it ripped out.
Oh.
Yeah. And planned to put in a low-maintenance, low-water landscaping. So what may be something that you think is unique and awesome and adds value to the property may actually be completely opposite for the buyer.
Yep.
So we always tell our sellers, reason why we have you come meet with us in our office, we want you to take a look at your home the way the buyer is looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
If you think it's great, then you should buy it. But you're not. You're selling it.
That's right. All right. So on to number 2. We just need to find a buyer who understands my tastes. That kind of ties into that first one. And, just because you like something and a certain color or a certain way doesn't mean that the next owner
Yes.
is going to feel the same way.
And you wanna make your property appeal to as wide a range of buyers as possible, right?
That's right.
Basic economics, folks. If you have low supply and high demand, you want to make sure you're appealing to as many people as possible because that gets your price point up high.
So that's why we always suggest to kind of neutralize, and you want to depersonalize, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have some crazy colors going on in there that, well, maybe you don't think they're so crazy, but it's always safe to go with the neutral colors.
Yeah, so it even states it in here. Maximize your home's appeal to a broad segment of ready, willing, and able buyers.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So you can do that.
Yeah.
By neutralizing.
And what people get all upset is because you've been in the home for a long time and you're emotionally attached to the property. You need to emotionally detach yourself from the property and look at it as a financial transaction, and you're trying to maximize the sale.
That's right.
All right, number 3.
I want to price it high so I have room to come down. How many times have we heard this one?
Yeah.
That's probably one of the most common ones that we've heard.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there's certain things that will happen when you price it high.
Yeah. Well, if you price it too high, you're going to hear crickets chirping.
No one will come and look at the home.
Yeah, and we know that there's a honeymoon period during the sale of a home, probably first 30 days, and you're going to blow that.
By pricing it too high.
By pricing it too high.
So
price it right.
I know that, like, sellers, they get nervous and, they don't want to leave money on the table. But with the pricing it too high, you're going to...
This is what's going to happen. They're going to go find the home on the market with more realistic price.
Mm-hmm.
They'll wait until you lower your price and lower it even more.
Yep. Just keep watching it, waiting for the price reduction.
Yeah.
All right. So the fourth one, we've had this not so many times, but occasionally it happens. You get a little emotional about the offers that are coming in. That offer is an insult. I won't even dignify it with the response.
And we always recommend to our clients, again, you're taking it personal, and selling your home is not, you're moving on.
Well, it's people are emotionally attached. It's their home they've lived in. Even though when you're buying or selling, it's an investment. Well, it's an investment. It's a financial transaction. So it can be difficult to take the emotions out of it.
Yeah. One of the things we tell people, don't be around during the open house or during showings. Why?
Yes.
Because you're going to hear the comments from the buyers.
It's going to make you upset.
And it's nothing personal.
Yeah, it's just the home.
Yeah, they're the ones that are going to be spending hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And who cares what their opinions are so long as they put that down payment, are qualified, and close escrow with you, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So we always recommend on the offers, even if it's quote unquote insulting.
Yeah.
You always want to give them some kind of a response.
Yeah, either something or counter them to what you want. Nothing wrong with that. All right.
They might just take it.
And then, okay, so I just noticed this one part here. Even in a relatively hot market climate like today's, that's what we're in.
Yes.
The aggressively priced home gets the most buyer traffic and accordingly gets the most offers.
Mm-hmm.
In turn, these bidding wars drive the eventual sales price up. If you want to sell your home in a buyer's market or sell at top dollar in a seller's market, overpricing it might actually sabotage your success.
So pricing, it's kind of tricky.
Yeah.
But, that's why it's important to pick that sweet spot.
We did have a client. He wanted to overprice it. So we said, I'll tell you what. I even put it in the listing. We are advising the client that they're overpricing the property. I wrote it and made this person sign.
Mm-hmm.
But they just were extremely difficult to work with, so we didn't even get off the ground start. And I said, you know what? If you're going to overprice the property and be difficult to work with,
you're
2
fired.
strikes, you're out. You're fired.
Oh, and he yelled at our team member.
Yeah. We just wanted they were not listening to reason, so we're going to say, okay, we're going to market the heck out of this property, regardless of the price point. And if somebody comes in and wants to, and the other thing too is you can put whatever price you want on it, but what's going to happen in escrow? What needs to take place in escrow?
They got to have an appraisal if they have financing.
Yeah. So an appraiser is totally unemotional. They do not care. They're going to look at comps.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what you got into a contract on. If you want $500,000 for a home where your neighbor's exact same home is selling for $400,000, is not going to appraise for that purchase price, and most buyers aren't sitting around $100,000.
No, they're not.
No.
All right. Well, I hear that cool music, so that
Yeah.
means it's time to take a quick break. But don't go too far. We have some more crazy things that sellers say and properties to talk about.
Yes.
Hawaii is one of the most beautiful places to live with our gorgeous weather and perfect tropical climate. It's the ultimate paradise.
However, pests love living here just as much as we do. Pests like cockroaches, termites, ants, and even rodents thrive within our very own homes.
Ew! Keeping them out is important for the safety of your family as well as the structural integrity of your home.
Let Kama'aina Termite and Pest Control keep your home clear of these unwanted pests.
They offer smart, reasonable, and effective programs for your property. With more than 30 years of experience, let the Kama'aina team protect your investment.
Call them today for a free estimate at 591-9997. Again, that's 591-9997. One of the things we recommend to get the most value in regards to getting your home ready for sale is a professional cleaning, and the cleaning company we recommend is Spots Cleaning and Maintenance.
Give Flo a call at 383-5843. They are licensed and insured and can do residential and commercial cleaning.
Look, folks, I'm a certified clean freak. Just ask my beautiful wife, Regina. This is the only company I trust to clean my own properties. We recommend Fidelity National Title Insurance Company for your next real estate transaction.
Through its nationwide network of direct operations and agents, Fidelity National Title provides title insurance, underwriting, escrow, and closing services to consumers.
Check them out at fidelitynationaltitle.com or fntic.com.
Hello.
Welcome back. This is Adrienne.
And this is Attilio.
And you're listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. If you have any questions regarding real estate, give us a call. That number is 855-KHVH, 830-855-548-4830.
All right.
Or on the web at gokHVH.com. All right, so let's talk about some properties and we'll get back to our
Crazy things sellers say.
That's right.
Yep.
All right, so this property is over in Kapolei.
It's on Hawaiian Homes.
911049 Haulale Street.
And that's it's in the villages of Kapolei, and the village name is Kaupea.
Mm-hmm. We have it listed as at $459,000. Our owner put in over $100,000 worth of upgrades and work.
He's a builder, so he's very particular. Obviously, he's going to be super particular about
his own home.
About his own home, so this stuff was quality.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he had an idea. It wasn't his idea at the time when he did most of these to sell the home. It was just for his own personal enjoyment. So he put on a big patio in the back
and just created this big additional.
I call it the Super Bowl party patio.
Outdoor living space.
Got a big flat screen TV, speakers in the ceiling, recessed lights, surround sound, all built in.
It's like a party house.
Yeah.
He does big parties over there.
Yeah, big, huge backyard, so you can rock it out without disturbing the neighbors, everybody coming in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And
so it's a 4-bedroom, 3 full bath, and the inside is about 1,700 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then that big lanai area is about 300 square feet.
And he literally, within the last 2 weeks, replaced all the carpeting with flooring.
Mm-hmm.
And then also redid the bathrooms with ceramic tile.
Yes. So if you'd like to take a look at this home, you can call our buyer hotline.
Mm-hmm.
That number is 234-4421. Again, that's 234-4421. Or you could go to teamlally.com and check out our video and pictures online. I believe this home also has its own website.
And folks, I'll tell you what, I got a little bit of expertise with Hawaiian Homes. I actually am half Hawaiian, and I own and live on Hawaiian Homes. So I can share with you personal experience about what it takes to buy a home from DHHL. Department of Hawaiian Homelands, and or help have a experienced background when representing you in selling.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. So we have an open house tomorrow. That is over in Eva Beach.
Sunrise.
It's on the 3rd floor. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2 parking.
Yeah.
One's covered, one's open. Listed at $255,000. It's in pretty good condition.
It's in pretty good condition.
Yeah. Move-in ready.
It's move-in ready. He has like a home theater kind of. He's a bachelor guy, but he's one of those neat.
Yes, he's a neat bachelor guy.
Neat bachelor because the place is clean. He added this tinting to the windows because it's kind of a little bit toasty in Eva Beach, and he's got the window ACs. But that tinting, I tell you, makes a big difference. If you don't like it, easy to remove because it's just a static clean.
Yes.
No glue or anything like that. Just peel it right off, just like a banana peel. But it really makes a big difference to the inside temperature and just enjoyment of the home. It's got a nice deck. You can actually barbecue on these decks. As long as it's gas, you can't be doing smoking a turkey there, or using a big peanut oil drop-in grill boiler, but you can gas grill on your deck. You got a nice pool and clubhouse.
Yep.
Covered parking. His two are out.
No, he's got one open and one covered with some storage underneath.
Oh, that's right.
In the parking area.
Gotcha.
So Sunrise is located right behind where the
Geiger Park.
The food land. I know there's a food land and Long Strugs.
Yes.
So you can walk right there to the shopping center.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be open tomorrow. Cherie Picani is going to be out there hosting that open house.
Look for the Team Lally open house signs.
Yes, and go visit her. This one is not a short sale.
Equity sale.
Yep, we can close very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, I think pretty much he's going to be moving to the mainland, so anything that's in that home can be negotiated as part of the sale. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a nice projector home theater
with surround sound. Yeah, he's got a nice little setup there.
Uh-huh.
All right. Should we hit this last property here and then go back to our...
Yeah.
All right. So we have one in this building and three more coming up.
Yeah, it's not Patsit Punaluu, but the building next to it, and that's called Hano Hano Hale.
Mm-hmm.
Out in Punaluu.
So that's 53549 Kamehameha Highway. So we have a unit now for sale, number 602. It's listed at $110,000.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones that are coming up, we have one for $105,000, and then 2 others that are coming up at $120,000.
Yes.
So we have the whole array, and I believe they're rented out. Actually, all of these properties are rented out.
They're all income producing right now.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
So this complex, it has a pool. It's right there on the beach.
Uh-huh.
The interior square footage, well, I guess depending on the model, right? So like I think we have 1 studio, and then the 3 rest of them are 1 bedrooms.
Uh-huh.
So the larger of the homes are at 475 square foot interior.
The associations did some pretty good, lot of renovations, so the property is real nice, and it's literally right there on the beach. So you park, they got outside barbecue areas, and you can literally, there is public access, but pretty much there's no parking, so pretty much the beach is going to be to yourselves. Every time we've gone out there, there's been nobody out there. And it's not one of those rocky beaches, too. It's actually sandy. It's a sandy shorefront.
And it's nice for snorkeling.
Yeah.
I've seen some snorkelers out there.
You know what? You got a paddleboard. Nice. There's a nice outside reef that keeps the inside break nice and calm. Great. I've seen tons of people paddleboarding up and down that shoreline.
All right. So if you need some more details on any of these homes out here at Hano Hano Hale,
call our buyer hotline.
That number is 234-4421. Again, that's 234-4421. You could also check it out at teamlally.com. We only have the one up right now, and there is a full video tour on it, but the other 3 are coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
So give us a call. We'll give you some more details on that.
All right, sharing a little bit more information about interesting things that sellers say.
Yes. All right, so I think this is the last one here.
Okay.
I need to get X amount of dollars for my home because I want to take my Australia trip
All right.
and get the home that I want. So, the market, your what you get for your home is what the market will bear.
So the saying goes, the value of anything is what
Yes.
somebody's willing to pay for it. If I walk down the street, and this is the analogy I give to you in your
Mm-hmm.
listing presentation. If I walked down the street and had a pen and I said, hey, I want $100 for this pen, just a basic ballpoint pen, I'm not going to get any takers, even though that's what I want for the pen. The value of something is what somebody's willing to pay for it.
Yes, and usually when you're looking at homes, the buyers are looking at the comparable sales data. They're looking at other homes in the neighborhood
Mm-hmm.
and what they've sold for and the kind of upgrades and location. Same things that appraisers will look at.
Yeah.
So it needs to make sense. Just because you want to take a trip to Australia doesn't mean you tack on an extra 20 grand.
Yeah, and so a lot of consumers think, oh, we just put it in MLS and get it sold. There's a lot
Mhm.
more to it than that. And if you want to increase your probability of success by getting not only a higher price but more offers,
Mm-hmm.
because it's important to get more offers because the escrow process is anywhere from 30 to 45 days, and anything can happen and does happen. And if you're in escrow with an existing buyer and something goes wrong, what do you want to have?
A backup buyer.
Backup buyer to go to. And even if you never go to the backup buyer, it keeps the existing buyer what?
On their toes.
On their toes and motivated.
That's right. All right. So I think that was our last tip here. So we do have a community event.
Yeah.
It's hosted by Women in Need. They're doing a fundraiser out at the Pagoda Hotel. It's going to be September 21st, casino night. They are still looking for sponsors and for items for their silent auction.
Yeah.
So they're going to have casino style games called Just Like Vegas,
Mhm.
heavy poo-poos, complimentary champagne, and then the MC is going to be Frank De Lima.
Frank De Lima, he refers to all the Portuguese aunties in his jokes as Mary. So maybe you'll hear one of his Mary jokes.
Actually, that's interesting that you say that because the founder is Mary Scott Lau.
There you go. You can be like, the founder, her name is Mary.
And her name really is Mary.
You do a Mary joke for her.
All right. So if you're interested in sponsoring this event, you can contact Sharon. And you know what? Just send me an email. I'll put you in contact with her. You can send it to info@teamlally.com. Also, I think the event is posted up as a public event on Facebook.
Is it on our website? We got
You know what? We'll put it on our website so it's easy for our listeners to find
Yes.
out more information about the casino nights.
Hey, and you know what? Send us an email. If you've got an upcoming community event, we will publicize it absolutely free.
Mm-hmm.
So send us an email on any public events that are coming up, community events. It doesn't matter where. In all islands, we'll be glad to make an announcement about it on the end of our show.
So speaking of community events,
Uh-huh.
what did we do last Saturday?
Oh, yeah. We were at the Spartan Sprint.
Mm-hmm.
And, we had I don't know.
Like 4,000 people there.
Yeah, 4,000 people going through this 5K that was pretty grueling, most of it uphill.
All uphill.
All uphill.
Or
It seemed
downhill.
like.
It was just...
I would say most of it was uphill, and then by the time you started going down, I just remember passing a lot of people saying to themselves, "What the heck am I thinking? Why did I sign up for this?" I think there's just a forewarning if you're going to sign up for next year. If you're thinking it's like the Warrior Dash,
No.
not even close.
Do some training.
Yeah, because that's what we couldn't figure out. Why are everybody all training for this? And now we know. I mean, luckily, Adrienne and I would do a lot of training anyway, and it was no big deal to get through it. And my kids do CrossFit. But I highly recommend you not just sign up for it just to do it for the heck of it. It was pretty grueling.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, and thank you to our sponsors.
Denise Kaehu with Hawaii Escrow and Title.
Gabe Ame and Jim Owens with Hawaii VA Loans and Home Loan Financial.
Alana De La Cruz with Kama'aina Property Management.
Mike Metz with Kama'aina Termite and Pest Control.
Bradley Maruyama with Allstate Insurance.
Flo and Frank with Spots Cleaning and Maintenance.
David Sobel with Home Warranty America.
Matt Fortier with Fidelity National Title.
And if you want to get a hold of any of our sponsors, just go to theteamlally.com and check out our business partner page under our link section.
We also want to give a big thank you to Stephen and Rachel, our producers here in the studio. Make sure to tune in next week. We'll have one of our awesome guests talking about something that'll change your life forever.
This is the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the guaranteed
Sold program. we can't sell your home at the agreed upon price and or time frame, we'll have it bought for cash. Thanks and aloha.
The Rush Limbaugh Show.
What we have to do is get rid of liberals and socialists from positions of power.
Weekday mornings at 10 on KHVH Honolulu, Hawaii's home for Fox.